Greetings boys and girls. The most common question I get asked, aside from big fan pulls 1v1 or you're scared, is how I have so much money. Contrary to popular belief, my account is not modded, and today I will show you how I grinded over 120 million in a few months. I first start off with a supply run. The majority of my grinding is MC businesses. If you do not already own any businesses, then I recommend buying them in the city. Although more expensive, it is much easier to complete raids and resupplies. If you own businesses in Blaine County, it is probably a good idea to move them to the city if you can afford it. It's better in the long run. Keep in mind you will need to buy the upgrades again. You should also make sure to fully upgrade all businesses, bunker and nightclub, as this increases the speed at which product is made, the value of the product, and reduces the likelihood of raids. Here are the MC businesses rated best to worst, fully upgraded. The Oppressor Mark II makes all this much easier and quicker, so it is a worthwhile investment if you do not already own one. Before you begin, you should create a solo public lobby so you can grind in peace without getting those fat L's. The way to do this on Xbox is to go to your network settings and test NAT type. Once this completes, it will kick everyone out of your session. I do not know how to do this on PC or PS4, but you can easily find out. It is much faster and easier to resupply with at least one other person, but can easily be done alone. Each package of supplies gives 1 bar, and each vehicle gives 2 bars. So those 2 vans gives 4 bars of supplies. Then I buy the remaining bar for $15,000. A full 5 bars of supplies will give you 2 bars of product for cocaine, methamphetamine, cash and weed, and 4 bars for forgery. For this mission it is always the furthest away one. For the bar fight mission, just put a bomb on your bike and drive it in.
What you looking for, douchebag?
You can then use the spreading fire to kill the remaining enemies. And now the bunker. For the bunker I always buy supplies, as I do not like the missions. Now once I am fully supplied, I grind headhunter, client job, crate mission, repeat. For the cars, don't unload all your rockets on them as you will run out. Hit them with 2, then get them as they are getting out the car. Now request your terabyte. The 3 missions I do are robbery in progress, targeted data, and diamond shopping. Data sweep sucks, and the 2 bottom ones are challenges which don't give much money. For the client jobs, don't do what it says. If you do all the unnecessary steps, it takes ages. For robbery in progress, don't go on the touch screen computer. It takes so long going through all the cameras to find the right bank. There are many different fleecer banks on the traffic camera network, but it will always be one of these 3. Just get your oppressor and go to the 3 banks until you find it. Many times it will be the first one you go to. For targeted data it tells you to drive the terabyte to life invader and fly the slow drone all the way upstairs and hack the laptops with that. But that takes so long, and if you bump into a wall or anything the drone gets destroyed and you need to do it all again. So just head there yourself. If you're alone you will need proximity mines. Once there, just shoot the place up and hack the laptops yourself. Make sure to put mines behind you for the cops who come into the building while you hack.
One laptop down, 1 to go. I've got full access to their servers now.
Watch out for your mines on the way out if they didn't or get used.
Looking for their own payday.
And finally, diamond shopping. Same principle with this. Just ignore what it tells you to do and make your own way to the jewel store. Kill all the guards and get the diamonds, then deliver them to the vineyard.
Looks like you're coming up on the jewelers. Don't rush in just yet. We're doing this calmly and methodically. Use the drone for some reconnaissance on the store, and to disable the alert's HOT. Don't lead any police to the drop-off.
Hello. What can I do for you?
Now once you've done one of these 3 client jobs, head back to your terabyte and start a crate mission.
Where?
I usually do 2 crate missions as they are cheaper per crate and the missions are much easier. It is usually a vehicle and very easy missions for the most part. 3 crate missions is very often 3 separate crates and you end up having to go back and forth to and from your warehouse like 6 times and it's a pain. It is also more expensive per crate.
Hey, what's going on? So you don't want to get in serious trouble, huh? Okay, leave it with me.
Now just repeat this. From the CEO missions and client jobs you will make back the money you spent on the remaining bar of supplies at each business, as well as the full bunker supplies. You should never buy supplies and not make the money back, otherwise it will eat into your profits and you won't make half as much from the business. So while you're grinding these jobs and crates, your businesses, Spunker and Shitey Club will all be generating money in the background. Then once the supplies have been depleted, just do another supply run. Your businesses etc. will only generate stock while you are on the game, so if you need to go AFK it is a good idea to watch the TV in your apartment so you won't be kicked for idling. You can then turn your controller off to preserve the batteries and go AFK for hours while your businesses are filling up. You can also do this on the security cameras in any business. Now it is time to sell once your businesses are full. Get at least 1 person to help you do this. You should only sell alone if you're selling locally. I always sell forgery locally as you only get 40k extra for selling to the desert, and for me, 40k isn't worth the extra time and effort it takes to sell further away. For the other businesses you get around 100k extra for selling to Blaine County, which is worth the trip. Make your friend road captain so they can request a buzzard if they need to. And now the bunker. Always sell this to the city as you get an extra 300k, which is definitely worth it, but make sure there are at least 3 of you. Don't forget to head to your arcade every time the safe is full at 50k. The more arcade games you have, the faster it will generate money. Now we have the nightclub. This is a great business on the side, as once it's up and running you have to do very little. You don't even have to resupply it, just sell it as and when you want to. It generates the same stock as the businesses you own, so the more businesses you have, the more different types of cargo it will create and the more money you will make from the nightclub. There are 3 nightclub delivery vehicles. The Speedo Custom, which you get free with the nightclub, the Mule Custom, and the Pounder Custom, which must be purchased from war stock. You should definitely buy both of these as they allow you to sell a larger amount of stock, and they are pretty cheap. Go on the computer and buy all 5 technicians and assign each of them to accrue a different type of stock. Also, I recommend renovating your nightclub and buying all 5 levels of storage, which allows you to store more cargo and make much larger sales. Once a certain type of stock's capacity is full, you will need to assign the corresponding technician to source a different type of goods. This icon indicates it is full. You will get a text from Tony telling you when a stock capacity is full. Selling the nightclub can always be done alone, as it always just gives you one of the 3 vehicles depending on how much you are selling.
Well, how about this? You'll be dealing with an actual person this time. Make the first 2 drops, then go meet the buyer's people to deliver the last of the goods.
And there you have it, folks. That is how I make money on GTA. It may not be the most efficient method out there, but that's the way I do it. I spent 50+ hours making this video, so if you enjoyed it, please consider supporting me on Patreon, as it really helps me to continue making videos for those who enjoy them. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.